Hey guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. It is time for Tackle My TBR. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome new subscribers. Thanks to all of you for your continued support. And happy Merry Christmas Eve. I know y'all are probably getting prepared for your Christmases or whatever activities you do. As you guys know, our Christmas was this last week because my daughter and son-in-law go to visit his family in Ohio, and they do this every other year, and this was their year to go. I'm just really glad they get to go visit his family too. I know what it's like to miss your family. So anyway, back to topic at hand, which is my TBR. I read 2 books last week, and that's what we're going to talk about. The first book that I read was Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. In this book, we're following Stella, and Stella's had a little rough, in the past parts of her life, and she's here to make a new start, a new beginning, and she just happens to be walking in front of this department store called Vivant, I think it was, and she's looking at the window decor, and she just really doesn't like it. And she's always had an interest in home interior and decorating and that kind of stuff. So she's standing there, and this handsome gentleman comes up named Aiden. And he asks her, what do you think of this window display? And, of course she couldn't lie. She just thought it was dreadful. And then finds out that he is one of the managers that works here in this store. And he hires her on a trial basis. Which is odd because she was serving time and she got out for something that she was kind of a part of. But her friend was the one that was the instigator kind of thing. So she is a felon, and she's asked about that as well, because he has her fill out paperwork and stuff, and he hires her on a trial basis to decorate the store windows. And that's pretty much what the story is. She's having to put up with, this manager here and this one, and the owner of the stores, and, all this stuff. But she does make a very impressive, she has a very impressive work ethic. She designs windows like nobody's business. And it's just pretty much her story of trying to, piece her life together. She hadn't seen her parents in a long time. And of course, her and Aiden eventually hook up. There's a contract they can sign from the store, with bosses and employees having dates and stuff like that. I didn't understand that part myself, but so that's pretty much the story. There wasn't any real big oomph to the story. I mean, it was a cute story. I definitely think it's worth the read if you like Christmas stories, and this one had that kind of good feeling about it. It just wasn't over the top, there wasn't as much excitement to the story, I guess. I don't know, but it's worth the read. I ended up rating it 3 stars. The next book that I read is called Mistletoe Motive, and this is by Chloe Leese, and we're following Gabriella and Jonathan, and these two work in a bookstore. Now this is very you got mail kind of story. And they both work in this bookstore. He's a humbug, and she's just Little Miss Mary. She loves Christmas time. And she is more in charge of, like, the children's section and then the romance section. And then he's doing, like, thrillers and that kind of stuff. Well, a big bookstore comes to town, just like you got mail. And they're losing their sales. And people aren't coming as much, so the money is an issue. So the owners of the store said, you know, they're going to have some drastic changes, and they're both feeling like one of them is going to be let go. They've already let go some of the employees that work there just to kind of make ends meet and make this bookstore work. So yeah, like I said, it's very You Got Mail vibes, which I love that movie. And I really think that you can't really play on that with a book. I don't know. I feel like it was a little forced. The only difference in it was that the person of interest, the male protagonist, was not from the big store. It was Jonathan from this store. So that was really the only difference. Because like in You Got Mail, she falls for this guy, you know, who's running the big store. And these two also end up chatting on this dating app. And neither one of them know the other one is, you know, it's each other that they're talking to. So it was just so You Got Mail. I wanted it to be a little bit more original, and it just wasn't. Again, cute story. If you've not seen You Got Mail, then this would be a perfect story for you. But I just feel like parts of it were forced, and there was just very little change from watching that movie to reading this book. I don't know how long this book has been out, but I'm pretty sure it's not been out as long as You Got Mail. So, anyway, I rated this one 3 stars as well because it was cute. It did give you the cozies for Christmas and that kind of stuff. So, definitely worth the read. But yeah, that is what I read last week, and I've not really been reading. I think I finished that one on Wednesday, and I just really didn't start reading much of anything else. So I'll get back to that probably tomorrow. Today I've got things planned that I have to get done, but I'm going to try and have a video up midweek. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And I hope all of you get everything that you want, and you get to spend wonderful times with your family, because it's just so important to have family at the holidays. So anyway, back to the book. So if you've read these books, let me know in the comments below what you thought of them. If you had that same vibe that I did from Mistletoe Motive. But, you know, just let me know in the comments your thoughts. And that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.